Copernican Revolution. The shift in the way people conceptualized the natural world began when Nicolaus Copernicus asserted the heliocentric or sun-centered cosmos. It positioned the sun near the center of the universe, motionless, with Earth and other planets orbiting around it in circular paths modified by epicycles and at uniform speeds. Nicolaus Copernicus was born on February 19, 1473, in the city of Torun, Warmia, northern Poland. His name at birth was Mikolaj Kopernik. In 1491, at the age of 18, Copernicus enrolled at the University of Krakow. At the university, he started calling himself Nicolaus Copernicus, the Latin form of his name. Latin was then the language of educated Europeans. He studied astronomy, mathematics, philosophy, and the sciences. In his final year at the university, Copernicus wrote his own observations on mathematics and astronomy. These he inserted into his personal copy of Johannes Regimentanus' book, which are astronomical and mathematical tables. Copernicus was not able to attain a degree in his 4 years in the university, so that his uncle sent him to Bologna, Italy, to study canon law. His uncle, who had become Prince Bishop of Warmia, hoped Nicolaus would return to become a canon in Warmia. Canon law refers to the laws and regulations of the Catholic Church, and it is meant by Copernicus to spend 3 years in Italy studying this law. It was intended for him to become a doctor of law. However, Nicolaus preferred to spend his time studying astronomy and mathematics and learning ancient Greek, since many of the astronomy works were in Greek. Copernicus did not concentrate on his law course, so that he failed to graduate with a degree. Even though he was in Italy, he formally became a canon of the Catholic Church in Warmia. In 1501, at the age of 28, he studied medicine and successfully gained the Doctor of Law. At the age of 30, he returned to Warmia to stay permanently. From that year onwards, Copernicus acted as secretary and physician to his uncle, working as a government official, performed religious duties, economist, and even assuming leadership in a time of war. During his time in Italy, Copernicus became friends and an informal apprentice of Italian astronomer Domenico Maria Novara. They carried out many observations at night, working only with their naked eyes. It became clear to Copernicus that there were errors in the geocentric or Earth-centered doctrine of Ptolemy, as other Italian academicians also who casted doubts on Ptolemy's works. In a handwritten document, he put forth his view of the universe, citing these points on his heliocentric universe theory. The Earth is not the center of the universe. The center of the universe is near the Sun. The Earth-Sun distance is negligible compared to the distance to the stars. Earth's rotation on its axis accounts for the apparent daily rotation of the stars. The apparent annual cycle of movements of the Sun is seen because the Earth is orbiting it. The apparent retrograde motion of the planets is caused by the fact we observe them from a moving location, because the Earth is orbiting the Sun. With these starting points, he had relegated our planets from a special, highly privileged position at the center of the universe to nothing very special, another planet moving around the sun. This was potentially dangerous because a lot of people held the view that passages in the Bible imply that the earth does not move. Bible is the word of God. The penalty for disagreeing with God is death. By 1532, Copernicus had identified Earth's place in the universe. He finished writing the first manuscript of his groundbreaking book, De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, so-called The Revolutions of the Celestial Spheres. The book was not published right away because he was concerned on the reception it would get. He revealed his new theory of the universe to just a small number of trusted friends. You're not to begin a scientific revolution doing that. On the other hand, in those days, it was best not to broadcast your heretical beliefs too widely. Not if you valued your life, even if you did scorn the judgment of the people who were burning you at the stake. Finally, year before his death, in 1543, the book became known to the public. It became a major event in the history of science, triggering the Copernican Revolution and make an important contribution to the scientific revolution.